This is Coyote News.
Speaking of basketball, both Coyote teams have must-win games this week. Coyote News' Alex Kleinschmidt is live in the muck with KAOR Assistant Sports Director Tavin Carncross. Alex?
Thank you, Myra. So, Tavin, so far the men's team is at the bottom of the Summit League. Do you think they have any ability to come back from that?
I really think so. I think this team started to figure some things out towards the later half of the season. Only about 6 to 8 games left until Summit League tournament in March. But I think the last few wins, that last week win against Denver really helped them. I think defensively they're starting to figure things out. Paul Bruns is starting to pick it back up. So I think they got a lot of momentum here, and this weekend's going to be huge.
So how do you think the men's and women's team both are going to perform facing up against Omaha and St. Thomas?
Well, for the home games here for the women's team, Omaha's towards the bottom of the Summit League, so you got to hope that South Dakota women's basketball can get a win there. As for St. Thomas, it's going to be a huge weekend because those two are 4 and 5 in the Summit League, so it's going to be really, really close. As for on the men's side, Omaha's a good team. They got off to the Summit League play really hot, and they've kind of cooled down a little bit now towards the middle of the pack, but you can look at 5 through 8, and it's about the middle of the pack no matter what. So it's going to be difficult. St. Thomas towards the top, so a lot of size with St. Thomas, so it might be a little difficult, but I think the way the teams have been playing, they could get some huge wins here this weekend.
And do you think either of the teams have a chance of making it to the Summit League Championship?
I think they both can do it. It just depends on who they play. You know, matchups is everything. Matchups are key. I think for the women's side, you got to hope you don't play South Dakota State in the first couple rounds because that team is tall. They beat them by 15 both times. As for the men's team, like I said, they're starting to figure things out, so you got to hope that they don't match up with somebody who is kind of the opposite of them. You know, USD, more offense. Don't really want a huge team that's huge defensively, but it all depends on who their matchups are going to be.
Thank you so much, Tavin. KAOR will be having live coverage of the game starting tomorrow night at 6 and again on Saturday at the same time. Live in the muck for Coyote Sports, I'm Alex Kleinschmidt.
Thanks, Alex. Again, the women are home this week, tomorrow, and Saturday, while the men's team is on the road.